Hello, everyone. It's your boy Josh,
It's your boy Tae.
back again with another video. This time we're going to do the NFL Week 5. So just remember, Thursday night game will not be included. It's strictly
No. Yep.
leading up to it. Okay. All right. So just to bring it up, we're going to name our top five teams. We're going to name our honorable mentions. Then we're going to name our bottom line teams. So,
Yep.
all right. So, Tay, who do you have at number five? I'll let you go first.
All right. Number five for me. All right. Number five. I was debating between the two. These two
Mhm.
teams are actually coming off losses, but because of the way that they played, that was a deciding factor for me. The number five team, even though they did take a loss, it was in a valid effort. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Bucks as my number five team, even though they did lose.
Well,
It was between
uh,
them and the Chargers to me. The Chargers look terrible. They look terrible that game.
they didn't look good out there against the Giants. Uh,
And I mean, the other team I was thinking about was the Colts, but the Colts, they if I had to between them two, Tampa Bay played more of a more competitive game to me than the Colts did. So that's
Because
why I'm
my
going with the
number
Colts.
five might be my number five. I'm stuck between because the Tampa Bay they lost, so I'm just gonna move
Yeah,
them down a little bit. I had them five last
exactly,
time. That means
exactly.
somebody take their slot. I'm stuck between either Seattle or the Steelers
Okay, yeah,
for the number five.
yeah,
That was, if you follow my logic, that's my logic. I'm doing like from week to
yeah.
week. If you follow my logic, I'm just playing it because Seahawks beat a division
They beat a division rival.
opponent,
Yeah.
Arizona. Then the Steelers almost lost that game when your
Yes.
man Carson Wentz
Yeah.
threw that pick. It was more Carson Wentz than anything. I think
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with a hot take. I want to put Seattle at number five. I'm gonna show
Okay.
them some love. The Seahawks.
Okay.
We got a new number five. Tampa was my number five last week, so I will. They slightly out. They still in the honorable mention. I'm gonna put them in. That's my spoiler alert. They're gonna be in my honorable mentions. So.
Yeah. All right. My number four team. I was actually stuck between two teams in the same division.
Mhm.
But your number five is actually my number four. To see how the
Oh
Seahawks.
wow, Seahawks. Because I'm stuck between my number five. I'm stuck between them with Detroit. Those
Yeah.
really, I'm stuck between those two.
Yeah.
Uh, Detroit, you can't really. I didn't move them too much. I kept them at the same because they beat
Yeah.
Cleveland. It's Cleveland. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason. If they beat a more like if they would have beat someone like somebody else in their division, like the Steelers, I probably would have gave
Yeah.
Rose a
So
vote.
the two teams I was stuck in between with really
Hmm.
the two teams I was stuck in between with was going to be either the Rams or the Seahawks. That's who I was stuck in between the two. But I went with Seattle because of the fact that their game was actually more. I say that game more showed more about them than it showed about the opponent they faced. So I go with Seattle as my number four.
Okay. My number four, I sort of gave it away. Detroit Lions. 34-10 against Cleveland. They didn't move from last week. They stayed at the same spot because beating Cleveland, old man
Mhm.
Flacco, not really a flex,
Yeah.
in my opinion. It's not really a flex. So I want to say the Detroit Lions at number four. I want to keep them at number
Um, my number three. Actually, based off of their opponent, I don't move them. I wouldn't move them. So technically, like you said, your number four is my number three. So,
four.
uh, Detroit is my number three because I wouldn't move them because of the fact that who they played. They
Yeah,
won,
I got
but
to.
it's who
Yeah,
they played. You know what I'm saying? It's who they
yeah.
played. It's why I don't
Your,
move
your
them.
level of competition, who you beat, matters in my rankings.
Exactly.
Okay. My number three team, even though they sort of low key blew it this game, but well.
Go go ahead, get them. Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Because they sort of just lost.
Well, this don't count for next week, so you can put them in there for at least this week.
Even though I'm gonna say the Rams. I'm gonna put the Rams at
Okay.
three.
I knew you said who you was going with. I was like, just go ahead, go with them. Just go ahead, go with them.
Yep, I'm gonna go with the Rams. Even though we don't count Thursday night game. Next week is
Yeah,
gonna change.
next week
But
will be
next week because they beat the undefeated Indianapolis Colts. They
yes.
played a competitive game against the undefeated Eagles team. They blew it. They was
Yeah.
up. If you looked at the game at the beginning, they looked very competitive. So
Yes.
I'm gonna put it at number three. I know that the logic is weird, but yeah.
I actually agree with your points. And that's a good valid argument. If I had to pick between the two, I still would say Detroit. I know it's crazy,
Detroit.
but I still say Detroit.
You gonna say
Now,
Detroit? Detroit beat
now,
they beat the
no,
Browns, bro. Beat the brakes off the Browns is not really a flex, okay?
I don't even say they beat the brakes off them because they were struggling in that first half. They was looking terrible in
Say
that first
30,
half.
34, say 34-10. I think it's 34-10.
Nah,
34-10.
yeah. But that first half, Cleveland was actually leading. That was the
I'm
problem.
gonna give you some pushback. Cleveland Browns defense is no slouch. They know tomato
Oh, it ain't.
games.
That's why I had to give it
So
credit.
yeah,
That's what it is.
they know tomato games.
Yeah. It's their offense.
I expect them to win. They weren't gonna beat old man Flacco. They was gonna beat old man Flacco.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he got benched that game too. But I digress.
Yeah.
All right. So number two, I think we probably agreement on this. Number two for me, Bills Mafia until they take an L or something drastically happen.
I'm gonna say Bills Mafia because the Eagles came back and won. That's all the reason.
Yeah,
Because
that's literally
they came back and won. That's literally the only reason. Bills, in my opinion, I think look better playing wise. In my opinion, yeah, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Then we got the Eagles. AJ Brown beefing with the Eagles, and we're not going to talk about that. We didn't.
Already in the fourth game of the season already. I know, crazy.
Yeah.
But
Bills
number
Mafia.
one,
I agree with you, Bills Mafia, and number one,
defend the champs until they take an L or something drastically happens. They are number one. The Philadelphia Eagles are number one.
What's the saying? As the great philosopher said, to beat a man, you got to beat the man.
Woo! Every time.
Every time.
Woo.
All right. So yeah. So let's get to our honorable mentions because it's some 3-1 teams that didn't make the top 5.
Yes.
I want to show I already said one of the teams. I want to say the Steelers.
The Steelers.
I will say the Packers, but they gave up 40 points.
Yes.
They still top 10. They're top 10. I think they still a top 10 team, but they gave up 40 points and tied the game.
Yes. Yeah. With a last second field goal on top of that to get a tie.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about that. They kicked the field goal to tie it at the end of overtime.
Yeah, and I already said one of my honorable mentions earlier. I said Tampa. They slightly out. They like at 6 because they just. It still was a competitive game, even though they lost.
Yeah, the team that's slowly creeping up right now. Even though they
gotta say Steelers. You gotta say the Steelers.
The Chiefs are sneaking back up there again.
Yeah, all right, Ted.
They're terrible offensively.
if they top 10, they lower tier like 7 through 10, 8 through 10.
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
No.
I would say the Chargers, even though they lost to the Giants, I would say the Chargers are still in the top 10.
The Chargers still in there. Yes, I agree. The Chargers are still in there.
I think we said the Steelers.
The 49ers. The 49ers.
Oh yeah, that's who I forgot. That's who I'm stuck at making my top 5 because Mac Jones is looking decent out there, bro.
Yeah, he's looking like a starter right now with the
I know we're not
49.
allowed to talk about the Thursday night game, but he's been looking good
Yeah.
as filling in for Barford.
Um,
Colts.
we finally seen the offense that we've been waiting to see for the Atlanta Falcons for this week. Uh, I think that's it. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the bottom.
The worst
Bottom
team
three.
got to be the Titans. The Titans is the
Yes.
worst team.
Yeah.
The Titans by far is the worst team. Whew,
Titans.
man.
Yeah. Titans, Jets, Saints. That's just the order it is right now.
Say something about the Jets. The Jets should have a better record. Jets should be like 2-2, 3-1. They lost a lot of close games, bro.
I say at 500. It should be at 500 at least. At least
The
500.
reason I'm
Two.
not going to say they're the worst, I think they lack discipline, bro.
Yes. And that's
Like
what it
all the
is.
penalties, fumbling, because they could have beat the Dolphins. They could have beat the Steelers, in
Yep.
my opinion. That Steelers game was neck and neck. They could have beat the Tampa game too. They couldn't make a stop on the defense. They let Baker Mayfield come down the field, get in field goal range.
Yep. That was the
That's why I
game.
said they
That
could
was
be
the
two
game.
and two, 3-1. That's why I may not say the Jets at the bottom three. They borderline bottom three.
Yeah.
I know I want to say I agree with you. The Saints and the Titans.
So do we stay with the Panthers then and replace the Jets?
Even though the Panthers did just destroyed the Falcons 30-0.
And yeah, but
Yeah,
they turned around and got blown out again. They got blown out by the daggone Patriots.
they made Drake May look like the reincarnation of Tom Brady out there. But hey, Tay, I'm gonna say something. It might be even though the Panthers got a 30-0, it might be the Panthers, bro, over the Jets. The Jets just lost. They don't know how to close games.
That's
They were
true.
still in all those games. The Panthers only in one game of the season was
Mhm.
they won when they was up by a lot. But the other games, those other three games, you can tell they won meant they can't compete.
Yeah.
So I might do the Panthers. I know Panthers got a slightly better record. They do got to win over 'em. I don't think the Jets is bad as we think. I think they need a little bit more coaching and work on their penalties. They still got a shot at making a wild card run if they can pull it around. It's just first four games. They can bounce back.
Yeah. And Justin Fields do not look bad out there. He's actually doing a good job
Yeah,
as a start.
he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah.
Even though the game they lost, he against the Dolphins, he actually had a good game. They
Yeah, he
fumbled the
did.
ball a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the fumbles, they be honest with you, they should have won that game against the Dolphins.
I agree. Yeah.
All right. All right. So I think we're going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for watching our power rankings. I know we forgot a few teams. I'm going to say 49ers is the team that's climbing up. Them in Seattle. If I had to pick
Yeah.
the teams is climbing up the chart. It's another team we forgot. I think the Jaguars are 3-1 too,
Yeah, they are. They did
but I
bounce
don't think
back.
they top 10. They're a little bit outside the top 10. I'm putting them like 11, 12 team, best team in the
Yeah.
league probably. 11,
I'll
12
probably say
probably.
12. Yeah, I'll say 12.
Like they slightly outside the top 10,
Yeah,
borderline 10. If they in the top 10, they at 10. If they at.
I agree.
Okay.
I actually agree.
All right. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, put your power rankings. We want to see your top five, your honorable mentions, and also put the worst team you think. Okay.
Yep.
All right. East and Hickories.